Welcome to the Maverick Paradox Podcast, where we explore what it is to be a maverick and discover effective modes of leadership. I am Judith and my mission is to propel the maverick mindset into a world where character and integrity will ultimately have a higher premium than personality and bureaucracy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you'd like to continue with me, then please subscribe to my podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, or one of the other popular podcast platforms. Today we will depart from our usual conversation with format. And now we're going to look at the epilogue to see how the question posed in the prologue would be answered. Do let me know what you think. Here is the epilogue of the Maverick Paradox, the secret power behind successful leaders. HR. We are going to have to discipline John. This can't go on. He's upset Janie again, and I'm fed up of having her crying in my office day after day. This is bullying, and it has to stop. What are you going to do about it? Manager. Look, I know that John can be insensitive at times, but he means well. It's just that he doesn't suffer fools gladly, and Janie's work has been slipping. HR. Look, there's no excuse. Manager. I know. What am I going to do though? The customer loves him and the sales director thinks he's wonderful. You do know that he has outsold everyone in the company every year for the last 4 years. I can't discipline him just because he makes someone cry occasionally. What would I do if he leaves? HR. So, what are you suggesting? Whilst the above conversation is commonplace in companies, the solution itself isn't always forthcoming. The right intervention for John can only take place after a fulsome conversation between the HR manager and John's manager, taken within the context of understanding John and his current work performance. The managers should consider where John is on the Maverick continuum to see how it impacts on his behaviour and performance. The managers will need to work together if they wish to resolve the behavioural issue that John is presenting and decide, amongst other things, whether there is a basis of truth that is fueling his action. For example, is Janie a poor performer not managed properly? Is John really a bully or a peak performer frustrated at the lack of commitment from Janie? Is Janie manipulating the situation using tears to hide the fact that she isn't performing? For maverick leaders, understand that context is everything. John's behaviour warrants maverick analysis. If the managers want to address the situation properly, then they cannot jump to conclusions and assume that Janie is a victim and John is the aggressor. It is important to come to the right conclusion, as the results could have far-reaching consequences. Janie's behaviour and performance, therefore, will need to be assessed using effective management techniques that will bring clarity to the situation. Regardless of Janie's assessment, John's behaviour still warrants a maverick analysis. When conducting John's analysis, his manager needs to take into consideration the following. What exactly is driving John's behaviour? What influence does his maverick attributes play? What impact is John's personality having on his behaviour? Consider each one of the big 5 personality traits discussed previously in the book. Where is John on the maverick continuum? What impact does this have? What is the effect of John's maverick mindset? How effectively is John using his maverick keystone capabilities? In what way is John harnessing his maverick power? Is there a need for an intervention here? What type of maverick leader is John? And how well is John's manager utilising the maverick-driven leadership methodology? Following this analysis, the manager will be better placed to answer the HR manager and implement a solution that improves both employees' behaviour and performance and impacts positively on and within the organisation. The secret power behind successful maverick leaders. Maverick leaders are courageous people who do not wait for formal authority to lead. They lead with integrity and trust and are role models that people want to emulate. They challenge the status quo because their unique perspective enables them to see clearly what needs to change to bring success to theirs and yours endeavours. Working with maverick leaders may be challenging, but it is fun and purposeful. Translating a clear, revolutionary vision into evolutionary steps, they bring meaningful purpose to what they do and a reputation that you enjoy basking in. The secret power behind successful leaders can be expressed by understanding and utilizing the KP MAP acronym. K, Keystone Capabilities. P, Power of the Maverick. M, Maverick Mindset. A, Attributes of the Maverick. P, Personality of the Maverick. Maverick leaders are on the winning team and have a level of self-confidence and inner peace that is envied by others. The question to ask yourself is this you? If not, do you want it to be? Find out where you are on the Maverick continuum and begin your journey from conformist to Maverick behaviourist or extreme Maverick to socialised Maverick. If you have been judged to be a socialised Maverick, begin your journey to mastery. Remember, Mavericks challenge all things all the time, and this includes your own development. Successful leaders are Maverick leaders, either socialised Mavericks or Maverick behaviourists. Within the book, Maverick Paradox, the secret power behind successful leaders, you will have learned the key things that you need to become a successful leader and how to inspire others around you to do the same. There is now a deeper understanding of why socialised Mavericks present the best model of leadership and why the toxicity of extreme Mavericks don't. Within the book, I have provided information on how to analyse, understand and influence the Mavericks that you come across. If you have Maverick behaviour, then you're able to understand yourself better and improve the impact that you are currently making. As you begin to master your own personal Maverick journey, you'll be able to recognise and understand extreme Mavericks and their controlling tactics. This should mean that you will be less likely to be manipulated by extreme Mavericks and less willing to let them have free access to what they want, when they want it, and how they want it. Harnessing the secret power of successful leaders, including your own power, should be demonstratively easier having understood the KP map, which is the Maverick capabilities, power utilization, mindset, attributes and personality, and the Maverick driven leadership methodology. As an inspiring, successful Maverick leader, take back control and become truly powerful. Follow me on the path to mastery. I can be found on Twitter under @MaverickMastery, on Facebook under Judith Germain, Germain fan page, on Instagram under Maverick_Paradox, and on my website maverickparadox.com. I hope to see you soon. Thank you once again for tuning into the Maverick Paradox Podcast. I hope you have enjoyed listening to the epilogue of the Maverick Paradox, the secret power behind successful leaders. If you would like to learn more about Mavericks and leadership, then please subscribe to my podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, or one of the other popular podcast platforms. Find out how willful independence can ultimately change all our futures. The next time I will be back with an interesting guest, ready to explore the mysteries of leadership. Thanks again, and see you soon.